Last time out, we saw a thrilling finale in block pushing. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you haven't seen it, click in the upper right corner of the screen to watch, because we're probably going to show you the standings here in just a minute. So you may want to watch that before you check in with this one. This one in particular, oh, there it is. This one in particular is a 5-meter sprint, and you see how things have shuffled around after block pushing. 7 spots gained for our winners, the Bumblebees. Midnight Wisps up 4. They nearly got the top spot. Savage Speeders, they made the crucial jump above Crazy Cat's Eyes to take the overall championship lead. Several teams, however, are sliding down the order, and this is still early enough in these games that you want to make sure you can begin to turn the tide. If you wait too much longer, you're going to run out of time. Here we see the example of the 5-meter sprint. Pretty straightforward on this one, not a heck of a lot to say. Stay off the walls, stay in your lane, and try to advance. I believe top 2 will be moving on from each of these heats as the Queen of Queens watches on. By the way, hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. A quick Patreon shout out. Go Pack Go by Gnarled Cypress. A tree after this own Woods' heart. All right. Momo, Iceberg, Bumble, and Mandarin will get us going, and it's Mandarin quick out of the gate. Bumble holding in second place. Down across the line, those top 2 will advance. Pretty straightforward race for those couple. 41 thousandths Mandarin finished ahead of Bumble. It may look like a couple of lengths, but with the speed that they gather by the time they get to the bottom, those margins are slim. There's Pinky Toe Rojo Trace down on the bottom. This is going to be a win for Team Plasma. Firo, the captain, in a 3-captain lineup, continues marching forward. You know, I mentioned that comment in the last video about Team Plasma not doing very well. That was their coach talking about that particular event, not necessarily overall. This is a very close heat between all of these marbles. Green Eye maybe inches ahead, but loses out across the line. And the Snowballs captain will claim it by 7 thousandths of a second. Crazy Cat's Eyes, not thrilled with that one, but they advance rapidly. Razzie, Sterling. Watch Mellow Yellow down in the bottom. Top 2 lanes. And wow, Yellow, the marble with 3 golds in the 5-meter sprint, knocked out in the group stage by the Raspberry Racers and the Savage Speeders. That's a bit of a surprise. And look at that Astron losing out to Iceberg by 1,000th of a second. Even if you don't advance, you still have to perform well, and that's the difference between one incredibly crucial point this could come down to later in the season. All right, here we go in the semifinals. Razzie, Mandarin, Pinky Toe, and Snowy. Snowy with the early lead down in the bottom. Mandarin holding second place, but doesn't stay there. The Raspberry Racers will move on by 100th of a second. Bumble, Firo, Green Eye, and Rapidly in semifinal B. Bumble, Rapidly. They hold it, wire to wire. The Bumblebees are into the final. Momentum on the side of our hosts. How often do we say that in the Marble League? Green Eye finishes just out of the top 4. Nice run there over Mandarin. Pinky Toe. A lot of captains down there in the bottom of the order, including dead last with Momo. Or the eponymous Team Momo. The final, Snowy, Rapidly, Razzie, and Bumble. Snowy with an early lead. Here comes Bumble on the bottom lane. Snowy holding it. Snowy will get the gold. Bumble gets silver. But that gold is the first ever in an individual event for the Snowballs. Wow. They knocked out the host. They stand on the top step of the podium. Rapidly, another medal. And that is a performance that puts Rapidly past the 200-point mark all time What an absolute legend. The Marble League is full of them.
Congratulations to the winners, the Savage Speeders, the Bumblebees, and the Snowballs.
Thing is, some of those marbles are currently writing their legends as they go along. That is what always makes this so interesting to watch. History made for Snowballs, and the Bumblebees get 2 straight medals. Savage Speeders continue doing very well, 4 medals in the first 5 events, trying to claim their 3rd Marble League championship. And the Bumblebees move up into 2nd place by a single point. Snowballs jump 6, and they are right on the heels of the defending champions down there in 8th and 9th. Still wide open is the Marble League, and we are just finding our footing as we get ready to head into the tug of war. We hope that you will stay with us.